Hi everyone. Thanks for visiting my channel Works For Me. I'm Diane, and here I like to share with you ways that I'm organizing my own home and my life in hopes that it will inspire and help others. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe below so that you don't miss any of the videos coming up. Today's video will focus on organizing a large walk-in pantry. I'm working with a client who moved here with her family just a little less than a year ago. When they got here, it was happening so fast that they just threw everything into the pantry with mismatched containers and really no plan for the future, no plan to maintain it at all. So their frustration is that nothing ever gets put back where it was first placed, and food is getting wasted because they don't realize it's there, it's hiding, and then they go to the grocery store and they buy more of the same thing that they didn't need. You know how it goes. So she has asked me to help her make this pantry more organized in such a way that it functions better and it looks better and everybody can understand the system. So we're going to tackle the project of organizing this large pantry by first categorizing items into like items in a very systematic way, and then we're going to purge the things that have expired or that they no longer use. We're going to figure out where it is that they would most likely reach for something when they go into the pantry and try to store things in that way, and then put them in more cohesive, nicer looking containers. Last, we're going to decant some of their most frequent bulk items, put them into some see-through canisters, and label them nicely. I know that they're going to be really happy with the result, and I can't wait to get to work. You can see we've made some progress with purging because the countertops are now clear, everything's categorized, but now we're going to introduce some new containers into the mix. These are from the Container Store. My client actually likes that they are not see-through. So I just wanted to give you a quick update on all of our progress. Right now, as you can see behind me, I have things labeled with Post-it notes. The very last stage of this project will be to produce some labels. We'll be using the Cricut Explore Air 2, I think, machine for the first time. So I'll let you know how that goes. I also need to work with the client behind me to organize her command center and see what kind of papers that she wants to keep and how she wants to keep them. And shortly, I'll be able to show you the finished project. Now stick around to the end because throughout the rest of this video, I'm going to be sharing some of the tips that I think will help you as you organize your space too. My next step in organizing this pantry is taking these temporary Post-it notes that I used for labels down and putting some professional looking labels in their place. The new Cricut machine and the print then cut feature to first print from my home printer on this Cricut sticker page and then cut through the Cricut machine. I was able to choose my font, my color, my size. So these are going to look really great. Before I do that, I'm going to take some rubbing alcohol and clean the surface of each container to make sure the sticker adheres well. One important thing to note is that in order to keep these inkjet labels from smudging, I had to spray a clear acrylic sealer over the top. I believe you can use other sealers, but that was the one that I decided to try. I read a lot of reviews about it online, and I was able to run this under water and it didn't damage or smudge the label at all. So even though I cannot use these in the dishwasher, I can still pick these up with potentially greasy hands and wipe them off really easily. Well, we're done. Let's look at some before and after pictures. This used to be the drawer with all the baking supplies. Now they're up on a shelf. This used to be the junk drawer. Now it's labeled miscellaneous, and we can actually see where everything is. This drawer used to be another junk drawer, but now it holds baking tools and ingredients that are small. In this drawer, we're able to put backstock items that will later go into canisters. And here we had a mix-up of chips, and now neat rows of chips. Another drawer holds family-sized chips. Some are clipped and rubber band. Foils, wraps, and barbecue supplies stay in this drawer, while this high shelf holds special items just for Dad and just for him to reach. We have gluten-free dinners, snacks, and baking supplies for Mom. And don't forget to have a container for backstock. And now we get to see some satisfying before and after photos. So that's it for our video today. Thanks for joining me on another episode of Works for Me. I hope it works for you too, and I hope it inspires you as you tackle your own home organization projects. Now remember to click like and subscribe below. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.